I don't know. I think so. Aaron claim he does. I don't think he got a car. I think she was driving him around and he used her car. Maybe we do next we wear them ugly ass purple uniform. What'd you say?
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff.
I'm streaming if you want to watch.
Yeah.
Ooh, he probably returned me. Let me go.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Point after, up and good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now he was caught grabbing the jersey there, and that will cost him. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handing off on the draw play. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Smith. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Toss play to the outside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Second down play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Play action here on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Dropping back, it's Smith. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a third sack and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action. Anything to try to help this quarterback out.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity. From both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. When he's got some space here. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. We go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play, and you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. The ball comes out. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, man. You got to feel sick when this happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, you're wondering... Owen, heads-up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
A gain makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hokies.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Tech offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
To throw, it's Smith. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And the Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Past the 50. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
LSU.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the ball is picked off. Down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air, it's Smith. Finds his target. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. To throw, it's Smith. Looking right, this one caught. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
What a catch! The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Hokies will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly they're in great position to get points.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a two-point return here. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Smith. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Over the middle, it's Clark. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking downfield. It's Smith. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm to the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Defense is coming after him. And they trap him for a sack. So now at the 13-yard line, it's second and long.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Hit as he threw. He's going deep here.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The receiver grabs it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
To the air, it's Smith. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Takes the toss and heads left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. third down. He drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And here comes a deep shot. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They're going to run it. Breaks an open space.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? That play will move the sticks and set them up 1st down at the 42. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
Chris, this is the risk you take on these long field goals. That kicker is trying to drive the ball low and as far as he can. It makes it easier to be able to get a hand on that ball and knock it down. And it's exactly what the unit did to be able to get that block and give their offense great field position.
Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away and secure the victory. Grinding away with a running game. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. It's a toss play to the right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe to run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch made over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking for a late, deep throw. It's dropped. Would have been a big play that he could not hold on.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. This time it's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. So a chance to tie the game here in the final minute of play. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Smith. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's got the first and still going. Mostly out of bounds, close to the end zone. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, LSU. They strike first in OT. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
3rd and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Signs with the throw. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So it all comes down to this 4th down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.